Good day everybody, this is Pillar from Tales Productions and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic and this playthrough of a Sith Assassin on a completely free-to-play account. We are continuing today after the wonders of the last few episodes on Hoth, where we got some datacrons, and at the end of the last episode we went back and got the Tatooine datacron. Amazing, I'm so happy to have got it. Let's just quickly catch up with where we are on the datacrons. So I missed one on Hoth, I think, is the only one. Yeah, this one here. Missed that one on Hoth. At some point I will go back and get that. I just need to be a little bit higher level. But other than that, I have every single datacron I could possibly have got on this character. So pretty sure. And it looks like the next planet we'll be going to is Belsavis. So there'll be another 4 there. But we won't be doing that straight away, because we've got to go to Drummond Cars first. That's why I've started off on the ship here, because it says specifically to use your ship to travel to Drummond Cars. So I can only assume there's going to be something happen when we go there. Let's give that a try. We're going to Drummond Cast right now. We're going to do this little intermission and hopefully continue that into Belsavis. Let's see. I am confronting Darth Thanaton. Alright. Yeah, nothing special then. I just need to get off. I thought there was going to be like a cutscene or something as soon as we arrive, just because of the wording in the mission, but maybe that will happen now or something. We'll see. Ah, right. So yeah, it is a little ride away. I'm assuming it'll actually be in Cast City, probably up here. I think we've talked about this before, but you used to have to fly to here, and then you'd run to there and fly from there up here. And it's like the flight paths just don't know that you can fly straight there now. But either way, I'm actually going to check some posts, so let's do that first. I really expected there to be a cutscene. Alright, loads of stuff, wow. Lord Palladius really likes me. Admiral Holtz first, then the Whitemore. We've already begun field tests with the Loramar chipset you recovered from the Whitemore's cache. The results have been astonishing, so much so that I felt compelled to thank you again for recovering such valuable technology. The Fixers report also said that all of the Whitemore leaders have been neutralized. I commend you for taking a strong stance. Intelligence often recommends making deals with these pirates, a practice I find both pointless and distasteful. On behalf of the Imperial War effort, please accept my gratitude and additional compensation for your efforts. Thank you very much. I will take that. I'm really not sure what these will be. I'll go oldest to newest, but it looks like they came in around the same time. You'll be happy to know that the malefactors threatening your cult have been dealt with, my lord. All it took was a proper show of power. Oh yeah, this is the guy back on... What? Oh no, these must be in the wrong order. This is weird. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've had this one before, actually. It's just sort of backdating it. These are the guys on Nar Shaddaa, right? Is Lord Palladius the guy left in charge back there? I think it must be in this order, so let's go through it. You were wise to leave me in charge of your cult, my lord. Our numbers have nearly doubled since you left. We've had a few incidents with some of the local gangs, but the strength of our numbers and the righteousness of our cause have swayed their hearts time after time. Mark my words, we'll have the denizens of Nar Shaddaa chanting your name soon enough. If you say so. It took some investigating, but I finally figured out how you engineered that miracle of yours. Yeah, I've definitely read this. I don't know why this is showing as a new one. Bringing explosives to simulate a groundquake. Clever, my lord. I may have to resort to similar theatrics. One of the more powerful gangs on Nar Shaddaa is threatening to topple our glorious cult. You needn't worry, though. I've faced many would-be usurpers, and I've crushed them all. Well, almost all, my lord. Hey, he's talking about me. You'll be happy to know that the malefactors threatening your cult have been dealt with, my lord. All it took was a proper show of power. I attempted to simulate a groundquake, as you did, and claimed that I was channeling the Master's boundless power. However, I made a slight miscalculation and levelled an entire neighbourhood. Fortunately, most of the gang members were killed in the ensuing carnage. While that wasn't quite the intended effect, I believe the end result is satisfactory. I don't foresee anyone else opposing us for a long time. Alright, I mean, that's good. And I get some free stuff, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had those before. Maybe even that last one, and I've just forgotten. But maybe not. Alright, what do we do with this? Oh, it's just an item. There's not going to be anything there that I can actually use, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty low rating. Speaking of which, it seems to have been a long time since I got some new ones of these. So I might just check that as well while we're here. But I'm now going to fly over to this side. I'm going to fly as far as I can to get there. Let's just see.
Ready for departure.
Yeah, like he'll be up here. It was saying there, but it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Enjoy your stay.
I have never been in this one before. This is the other side. So this used to be Zash's office. This is a new one. Whoa. Alright. Hey, this is quite cool. This is going to be a big fight. Right, never met Roland before. Don't know who that is. This room is so cool. It's like the council chamber or something. Am I ready for this? Buffs. That one, right? Buff, and then stim. Bonus XP. Anything else? Why am I nervous? I shouldn't be nervous. Right, I can do this.
After Lord Cineratus' death, I knew you'd be here eventually. A lesser Sith would run and hide under a sand dune, but it's obvious you're not a lesser Sith.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Cloak mechanics.
Talk makes you impatient. You are young and proud. No doubt all you see is a withered old man waiting to be crushed and succeeded. Roland?
Yes, Master.
The apprentice of a disobedient Sith must die. Let us do our solemn duty. This time, I will be sure to dispose of your corpse personally.
I didn't want it to end like this.
And it did. Ooh.
I have this.
So that could have been a super interesting fight if they both fought at the same time.
You must stop this nonsense now.
Don't let him talk to you like that.
He's a treacherous snake. Cut out his fangs.
Careful now. Don't lose control.
Am I being controlled here?
I warned you my ritual was dangerous. I warned you it was not for the weak, but you drank the poison.
What have you done, you fool? You can't handle that kind of power.
Ooh.
What just happened? Where's Thanaton?
You're dying, little snake. Don't struggle. It'll only prolong the agony.
One thing I forgot to mention about the Force binding. You should never, ever bind more than one ghost at a time. Or else, well, you'll see.
Okay.
I'm still not sure I understand. I was fighting Thanaton.
Too much exertion wears you out, lowers your defenses.
We had no choice but to serve you before, but now we can finally have some fun.
Sith. Back in the land of the living. Easy now.
You overextended yourself. The ghost's power was too much for your body to adapt to so quickly. And that's not to mention the little chats you've been having in your sleep. Let me guess, the ghosts?
That's not yours to know.
Deny it outright next time. Evasion is as good as confirmation.
Whatever the cause, you look dire. And Thanaton will take advantage unless we find a cure quickly.
Give me some time to do some research. Ashara, I'll need your help. Holocrons are impossible these days.
It looked like I sort of dealt with Thanaton there. He got thrown across the room, didn't he? Oh, 20,000 experience is not going to be enough. I need to get to 42. Okay, so I can go back and use my ship's intercom, but yeah, it really did look like he got blasted. But I guess not far enough, or not hard enough. All right, so I need to go back to my ship now. I'll do that, and then we'll talk on the intercom, apparently. Well, once again, almost all of my companions, or actually all of my companions need to talk, but let's do the intercom first and then we'll go around.
It makes no sense. Darth Vader has produced over 3,000 volumes, writings and holocrons. Makes a one-line notation. I'm hearing voices, must find cure. Then nothing. In 3,000 volumes, not a single other mention of the subject.
Surely there must be other leads.
Even among Sith, ghostly voices and power overloads are not common occurrences. I've looked every... Wait, why didn't I see this before? Volume 2397, line 232. Killed my 4th apprentice today. Caught him spying. Seamlock, volume 2455. Killed my 4th apprentice today. Caught him spying. The entire volume is a duplicate.
What happened to the other volume?
Thanaton must have grasped what was going on when he confronted you and ordered the volumes switched. Let's hope he didn't destroy them. He keeps a private, heavily guarded library under Drummond Castle. I'm not supposed to know about it, but for various reasons I do. I'm guessing Darth Vilus's missing volume and another by Darth Aratus are there. Both could be imperative to your survival.
Cool. So I do get to go back to Drummond Castle. Bit of a shame that I had to come all the way back to my ship to see that, though, or get told that. Bit weird. Alright, but before we do that, we're going to go around and talk to all the companions. They should only be little quick ones, I'm sure. Maybe.
Please order your monster to settle down. His raging makes it impossible to get any reading done.
In piso se waitai spira presin kretai. In pise e wanata atragata injais. Godais akran bayradans jawan jandans in pan guidis.
My apologies. I didn't realize the consequences would be so dire.
Your apologies are wasted, it seems. I really am quite grateful. You've no idea how much easier it's been to think since the storehouse. And I have to say, I'm growing used to this body. It has its limitations, certainly, but such strength.
Don't get too settled. Ken won't like it.
He doesn't have much of a choice, does he? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get some research in while the monster's at bay.
Looking forward to the next one that I have to do with him. Actual companion sort of side stories. Ooh, I got a decent amount of experience then. I only need 2,500 more. This could be good.
My lord, I've been studying the Sith code lately, and I'm wondering what you think of the line, "Peace is a lie." There doesn't seem to be a lot of room for interpretation, but I know you are an ardent proponent of peace.
There's a difference between complacency and genuine peace.
The Jedi are not complacent. When it is necessary, we act. The Jedi Code is the core of our philosophy. We learn it by heart, and it's the foundation of everything we do. But I guess it's different for the Sith. The Sith Code is more a description than a guide.
Code isn't that important, should I? Yeah?
We do not repress our emotions, and we embrace everything that the Force allows. That is what binds us, not the code.
What about the Emperor? And the Dark Council? I thought they governed the Sith.
The Emperor's silent.
The Emperor has not been heard from in a long time.
It can't go on like that, you know. How can there be peace with the Sith Empire when every Sith does their own thing? This task we've taken gets more difficult every day.
I do find it quite difficult to understand the, ooh! Yes! How the Sith and the Empire all work, but
If you don't mind my asking, how is it you became Sith, my lord? The process is completely foreign to me. I had a brother who was Force sensitive. Darth Maul came and took him to Korriban, but we didn't hear from him again after that. Ungrateful little rat thinks he's too good for us now, my father said. But really, I think he just missed him.
Yeah, he probably is dead.
Most of the people who go to Korriban to become Sith die in training.
You don't know my brother. He never took no for an answer. We Drellic boys might not look like much, but we fight back. Father always wanted one son in the Sith and one in the military. Admittedly, the Imperial Reclamation Service wasn't his first choice, but after all the cursing stopped, I think he warmed up to the idea.
When people think of military heroism,
A weird smile.
They don't generally think of digging in ancient tombs.
What's going on there?
No, but we serve a vital purpose. The Imperial Reclamation Service shores up the Empire's foundations against the flood of forgetfulness and misinformation that threatens our history. I'd like to see a fighter pilot establish the lineage of a 3,000-year-old Sith Lord with nothing but rocks and a dead language.
I have always believed that knowledge will ultimately win out over the lightsaber and the blaster.
Thank you, my lord. It is my honor to serve.
Yeah, that's just bizarre. They seem to have, maybe in a recent update, they seem to have messed up the model a little bit. It is not pretty. Right, last one then.
Hey, Sith. We make a pretty good team. I was thinking I might take off after I found Reich, but the old job just doesn't sound quite as appealing.
You've got all the freedom you need right here.
Maybe sometime I'll take you out into open space, show you the thrill of lying in wait for a big freighter and a big payoff. I may be out of the game, but my skills are sharper than ever.
Right, at least that was easy. Some decent rewards there as well, that's cool. So I need to go to Darth Thanaton's library now, just on armored cars, it looks like. So let's head there. Before heading down into the catacombs,
the dark side swells within you.
I have an ability to buy, so Spikes the target upon an overloaded lightsaber, dealing some energy damage and stunning the target for 2 seconds. Standard and weak enemies are additionally knocked down. Okay. Only usable in stealth mode. Awesome. That's a new starter, basically. Why is a double-bladed lightsaber or electro staff? So that does damage, whereas that stuns, and does around the same damage? A little bit less.
I sense you will go far.
Interesting. Alright. And we're ready to go down into the catacombs, so let's do that right now. I need to organise my my bars a little bit better, I think. I want to have that as the standard starter, I guess so. 20-second cooldown though, it's a tiny little bit longer than that one. I wonder if Thanaton's going to be down here. Oh.
Stop right there. Sorry, my lord, but you're not allowed in here.
Excuse me?
You will let me in. I'm welcome here.
We will let you in. You're welcome here. Thanaton keeps his most useful holocrons on the far wall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you took one.
Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I've never used the Force Persuade stuff on this before. Because I'm dark side, I tend to just kill everybody. I'm glad I can do it that way. Alright, so in here. Let's see. Oh. Just some suit. Alright. Oh, what's this? Interesting, there are only 3 on the bonus. Loads of stuff, though. Okay, well. Guess the last one's through here. That big thing, right? Oh, and then that will be the actual one. Alright, fine. Or not. I hope it's not just like a tiny thing you've got to click on. Oh, it is that. It's me being a fool. There you go. I was trying to click on the actual hologram. (2,397) of the writings of Darth Villas. He had trouble with voices too. Heard that a new species on a planet called Voss knows healing rituals far beyond our own. Good, yeah. Ritual is real, but these strange aliens will not share it. Secretive, private, they have no respect for the power of the Sith. It's true. Worship their mystics and follow their every command. My voices grow louder by the day. Alright, so I've got to go to Voss. I thought it'd be Balsavis. But, okay. The view Darth Iratus's holocron. Where's that? Up this way, apparently. Like his name, Iratus. Find several holocrons belonging to Darth Iratus, yeah. One relevant one.
The ritual I performed was too much power too quickly. I am disintegrating rapidly. I have begun to drain parts of my power into holocrons, though it is only a temporary solution. My research points to a cure, almost too amazing to fathom, but I must try, and I must succeed. It will require going into the heart of Belsavis, a place so racked with chaos I shudder to think of going. Still, no time for hesitation. I go now, or not at all.
Right, so yeah, I was right. Belsavis will be one of them at least, and then maybe after that will be Boss? I have no idea. Right, we need to get back to the ship and use the intercom anyway, so I'll do the same, just fast travel back. Luckily, no more companions want to talk, which is good. I can just get on with it. Although, what if more appear after this? We'll see.
I found some things that look relevant.
Excellent. It will take some time for Ashara and I to study these. In the meantime, you may want to check in on Harker. Make certain he knows you're alive, and that he shouldn't take any liberties with the trials.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. That could be good. I do want to say to stay away from Ashara. Yeah, let's do that.
I know better than to trust my apprentice with you.
Don't worry. Your little Jedi girl is smart. She keeps me at better than arm's length.
Good. Oh, cool. Now we get to go back to Korriban. So do I actually get to choose an apprentice now? I wonder if they'll be killing each other, so there'll be less to choose from. Do it. Feels like I'm kind of returning back home. Interesting. We're going straight into this one, which is where I did most of my training. The early storyline was all here.
Time for death, Twi'lek.
Kava tupa stumpa, makingsa.
Quiet, both of you. You know your trial. Now go. My lord, you just missed the latest trial. As you can see, we have a wild group. All except the human. He was surprisingly quick to die.
Oh, that's alright then. I didn't want the human anyway, right?
The trials are meant to separate the weak from the strong.
You have come a long way, my lord. My credits are on the three-eyed one, personally. Uglier than my twisted Sith grandmother, but he has a vicious streak uncommon in slaves.
I think I prefer the bone face. Although the three-eyed one is a slave as well. Are they all slaves? I can't remember. I should remember. Yeah, I think I prefer the bone face.
I'll take that bet. My credits are on the Kalish.
I didn't know you were the gambling type, my lord. While you're here, is there anything particular you want to accomplish with these trials? Many Sith Lords use the Acolytes to gather things from the tombs for them.
Ooh, interesting. No, just make it hard.
Whatever you send them for, make sure it's a challenge. I don't want a weak apprentice.
When have I ever tolerated weakness? I'll contact you when they are on their last trial so that you can arrive in time for the results.
Awesome. Okay. And now I get to go back to the intercom again. These little sort of interludes to Korriban are very short. Very, very, very short. And you don't really get to do much. And then you've got to quick travel back. But it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to quick travel back. But I'll do that in between episodes. I think this has already been a fairly long one. And in the next one, hopefully we'll be able to start either Belsavis or Voss. I assume Belsavis. And I need to upgrade my my items, right? Because level 42 should be a breakpoint. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So that'll be at the start of the next planet. But for now, that's the end of this episode, which has been mainly filled with talking to companions, reading mail, and a little bit of sort of intermission questing. Bit strange, but cool. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you are enjoying. Hope you will enjoy. But by far, the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Wars: The Old Republic.